Forrest, I want to start a business that me and my team can actually make money with. No hype, no fluff. I just want to make money, right? And the reason I bring this up, and there's been so many companies out there, and I'm specifically right now, and it doesn't really matter. It can be retail, regular, traditional companies, or network marketing companies, or whatever. But there's been a lot of them out there that have gone out of business or changed their compensation plan. There's been a couple of network marketing companies here recently just changed their compensation plan. As a business, they have a right to do that. They have all the right to do their best interest in a company, right? And that goes with anything. I was in the car business. They would come in and change compensation plans on a regular basis to benefit the company. I had options. I could quit. I could deal with it. I could live with it, see if it's something I could deal, or I could go work for another car dealership, right? So in the business mindset, and I know it sucks, especially for people in network marketing that have built huge teams, and a huge majority of their income comes as an override from their sales volume. Imagine an insurance brokerage, right? Where an insurance broker goes out and he opens up a branch and he goes out and he hires a whole bunch of dudes, and he goes out and in the compensation plan, the corporate says that you can have multiple locations with multiple people working for them. And then the corporation comes out and says, hey, sorry, dude, you can only make money off of your direct performance and the products and the products that you sell to direct customers. You can no longer build a sales force. You can no longer, or maybe you're in the furniture business. Says the same thing. Furniture business, you come in, hire a bunch of salespeople as sales managers, and so on and so forth. And the sales managers override and get a bonus based on the total volume of sales, so on and so forth. And the company comes in and says, sorry, if a salesperson sells a couch, she's going to get paid directly and nobody else, right? So there's lots of compensation plans where managers and if you want to call them managers, regional managers, so on and so forth, override an entire sales force. And at any time, the company feels that their bottom line is being compromised or threatened because of the economy, because of inflation, because of whatever, right? They're going to change their compensation plan. It doesn't just happen in network marketing companies. It happens everywhere, right? And if it's ever happened to you, you know I'm not talking a bunch of mess. So let's talk about making money. I trade. I'm with a trading platform. I'm with a network marketing company that offers an education platform to learn how to trade. The cool thing about the education platform is you can enroll into the education platform strictly as a student. You don't have to refer anybody. You don't have to worry about the compensation plan. You come in, you go to classes, you do your homework, you learn how to trade, just like going to school or college or whatever, right? You learn how to trade, and then once you learn how to trade, you can make money. One of the cool things about that, as I like to say, earn while you learn, is as soon as you get the basics down, right? And that's going to be a little bit different for everybody on your learning curve and how fast you can download information into your brain and then apply it, right? The cool thing about learning to trade is you can learn to trade with a demo account. So the only thing you have to pay for up front is the monthly tuition, which is crazy affordable through that commercial interruption, right? The tuition is very affordable, but you don't need real money to learn how to trade, right? The problem with I see a lot of people getting into this community is they want to come in and they want to make money really fast. So they make poor decisions and they end up losing their real money. So said that to say this, if you are going to enroll into Academy, you are going to learn how to trade, you need to set up a demo account. We've got a really cool team and community and all the fluff there. So it's awesome to be part of this, but I want to show you something. So going back to what I said, so on the network marketing side, if you're like me, you can create a student base. And as those students grow, right, I get a commission as long as they remain enrolled into the platform. And the more students I enroll, the bigger my commission gets. And if for some reason the company comes out and says, we're only going to pay people for your direct referrals, I'm covering myself because I think ahead of that, right? My direct referrals I get paid on. If they take away the team members in there that are referring people, my commission will go down a little bit, but my goal is to have a huge customer base. And I want you to think about what I'm saying. I want you to listen to what I'm saying, right? Think about it backwards. When I discovered this thought process about 3.5 years ago of building a direct customer base for me I didn't have to worry about a company changing the compensation plan other than just going out of business, flat going out of business. But I protected myself and I wasn't worried about what other team members were doing as much. Now, if I had other team members that duplicated or can duplicate what I do, of course, I'm going to have a bigger check, which is awesome. But again, I'm going to rely on my efforts to make money. And other people are like, well, what's the point of that? Because a lot of network marketing companies, and I'm not saying it's a bad thing, I think it's just the way they present it, is you go to a business presentation, they say, oh, you just have to get two who get two who get two. Well, that's all great, right? If you want to build a rep pyramid and nobody's getting any customers, and then when those people quit or the company changed the compensation plan, you don't have any money anymore, that sucks, right? So I want to share something with you that hopefully you can embrace and take a look at, right? One of the channels that we have, one of the cool things we have about in our academy is when I say earn to learn, is that you can literally copy off the Smart Kids. We have classes, for example, this coming Thursday, one of our educators, every Thursday morning, he actually comes on and trades live and tells you where to take live trades. We've got two other educators that actually come in 5 days a week and come in. One does US 30, the other one does NAS, and they come in and they trade live. You can plug into the live events and basically copy off them, but you still have to know the basics to be able to do that. You have to understand the mindset, the risk tolerance, and things like that. So you still have to learn the basics of trading before you can come in and cheat off the Smart Kids. I want to be completely transparent with that. If you're brand new and never traded before, you're not going to know how to use the software. You're not going to know how to set anything up. The cool thing about it is we will show you how to do all of that, but you've got to show up and be patient, right? You've got to show up and be patient. And then when you get ready to go live with a live account, we can actually show you how to get funds for what we call a funded account. That's a whole nother story. We show you how to get funds and actually use someone else's money to trade with, which is another deal. But let me show you. I'm going to throw some numbers at you. And I want you to think about this. If you have a team, or maybe you're in a company, or one of the guys that just got shut down, and I know a lot of networkers say you shouldn't go after them. I'm just talking to you. I'm talking to help you find maybe a home like I did that makes sense, where I can get up in the morning and trade, right? Because I spent years learning, several years learning how to do it. I can get up in the morning and learn how to trade and make money. I've also got a team of students that, because of their continuous tuition, I earn a commission from that as well. And then I've got a few affiliates on my team who are going out and enrolling others. I earn commission from that. So what do you call multiple streams of income all in one place? But the cool income stream that I like is the one that's self. If my network marketing company goes away, I can still trade. I can still make money. Neat, right? So check this out. So let's talk about pips. Let's talk about a trade. Oh, and if you'd like to see some screenshots of what I earned yesterday and today, just shoot me a message, 314-498-7688. I'll show you how much money. We can jump on the phone. I can explain how it works. I have no problem being completely transparent. I'm just not going to post it out on social media, so I don't want to get my account blocked or banned or anything else like that. So let's share the screen here. Let's do this. Before I jump in, I still want to do an earnings disclaimer here. Earnings disclaimer: use of information, products, or service should be based on your own due diligence and agree that I'm not liable for your success or failure in trading, investing, and directly or indirectly related to use of information, products, and services reviewed and or advertising. All information contained herein should be independently verified and confirmed. I do not accept liability for any loss or damage whatsoever. So basically it says, if you don't like losing money, don't trade it. Don't invest it. Don't join a network marketing company. Don't do any of that kind of stuff if you don't like losing money, because there's a chance you'll lose money, right? Period, plain and simple. You have to be at least 18 years old or older to come and play with us. So it doesn't mean that you can't learn, right? Your parents could also buy you a monthly tuition into the academy, and you can learn how to trade. And then as soon as you're 18, you can go out and open up an account and do da. So there's your disclaimer, right? If you don't have money, don't afford it. It's not a get rich quick deal. This isn't one of those, I need money tomorrow, I'm going to enroll in trading and make money. That's not how it works. So don't go there, right? So let's jump back over here, and I think that's the screen I'm looking for. So this morning at 9:48 a.m., one of our channels came in here that specializes in our channel. We have a channel that just specializes in indices, US 30, NAS 100. They do Bitcoin, gold and silver, occasionally some oil, and they drop trade idea after 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 trade idea. Let me turn my phone on vibrate. There we go. After trade idea after trade idea after trade idea. And as a result, we make a lot of money. So this is a trade from this morning. That was Tuesday morning. They came in, their entry was at 66,000. And I just put in for what they have. They provide several what they call target profit zones. The first target profit zone, and I'm typically a TP1 guy. Again, that's me. You can do whatever you want once you come in the program, right? But this is a trade, and I'm on a mission this month to simply copy every single trade and put it in my system, put it in my trading software. So at the end of the month, right, you can and I'll share my results at the end of the month, every single dime that I made, because I went in anyway. Sometimes you push buttons the wrong way, right? And your account goes the wrong direction. I was having a moment yesterday and I did that, and I'm just like, I just want to slow down, Forrest. Slow down, slow down, slow down. The cool thing about it is if you pay attention to detail and you don't rush things, you'll make a decent amount of money. I'm going to show you what happens. So this is called TradingView, right? This is a way that you plot and chart. And I say plot and chart because you want to see where your money's going. This morning, the trade was called at about 9:48 a.m. somewhere right in this time frame right here. It was a sell. It entered. It ran right down here and came down to this point of TP1 where I got out. Right. I'm going to show you what this means over here in my trading software. I've got an example of my trading software, of what I call a demo account pulled up, so I can show you what that means in demo account. So what does this mean? So in class, we'll teach you how to use TradingView. We'll teach you how to plot all this stuff. This is, again, you can get a free version of TradingView. There's a paid version of TradingView as well. But again, you can come in and do this for free, and we'll show you how to do this. It's like, but I don't understand all this. That's great. You're not supposed to if you've never traded before. I know I didn't. I just saw a bunch of red and green dots and lines and stuff on a chart. I had no idea what they meant. Right. So the trade entered here. This is called a sell, or a short, if you want to call it. And basically, it's going down. So you enter the trade right in this area, got out right in this area right here. I'm going to show you what that looks like profit-wise based on what we're doing. And then I'm going to come back and do some real cool things on our spreadsheet and mess with your brain a little bit to get you excited to say, man, if I had 20 or 30 or 40 clients, right? We got a really cool compensation plan, which I'm not going to share with you today. But if you'd like more details on it, I'd be more than happy to sit down with you and do a Zoom and show you exactly how that works. If you're thinking about maybe just referring students or maybe building a team with a network marketing company side of what we do. So in this is a trade. So let's go over here to my trading software. Right, in my trading software, I've got the Bitcoin chosen. We'll teach you how to use the software. It's really we use what we call Trade Locker. There's a lot of different brokers that use different trading software, right? If you're in Europe, I think you still use MetaTrader. It's just learning how to use the trading software. They're all a little bit different. Different companies use different trading software to do that. So this is a demo account, right? This is a $10,000 demo account that I have that I would set up. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna choose my pair. Again, we'll show you how to do this. I'm not training you how to do this, but it's really easy to learn how to do this. I click on my BTC USD and I want to do a sell, right? And I'm going to actually do a pending order on this one to make it make sense. So you can see the math, just follow me on this. But in the real life instance, you wouldn't enter a pending order. So pending, I would be in at 66,000, right? That's where my entry was on my chart. I was in at 66,000 right over in this area here. I was doing a sell, so I'm going to choose the sell button, and my take profit was 65.5. So that was my TP1 in that position. And you'll notice I have this down here set at 2.5 lots. Now, this is the lot size is how you determine, and again, it's all based on account size. Now, on a $10,000 account, I'm not doing a 2.5 lot size. I'm probably going to do more like a 1, right? And I just got a weird way of, everybody's got their way of doing stuff, right? And you can also, in this software, you can choose how much money you want to lose, right? In terms of a total loss. So I've got my lots in here, which basically means when price moves from this position to this position and it closes out, I made 500 bucks at one lot size in this move, right? So 66,000 to 65.5 is 500 points, basically $500. Easy math. And we'll go into the math a little bit later. But again, every product or every market piece has a little bit difference on how they do this. We also want to reduce our risk and limit our risk. So we're going to put in a stop loss. Simply a stop loss is a way to set yourself up so that you mitigate your loss. Now you can see where it automatically filled in up here was $978. I don't want to lose $978 on a trade. I would rather lose like a 1.5%. Let's see how 1.5% comes in there. So 1.5% is $151. So basically, in this trade, when it's entered, I'm risking $151 to make $500. Now, my trading account that I actually traded on is bigger than this one, but again, I'll show you the screenshots of the results that I got. If you want to text me, I'll show those to you. I'm not going to post those publicly because I don't think it's public business, but I will talk to people that are interested in learning how to trade and show you those results that I got today and yesterday, as a matter of fact, off of this one channel that we have that gets trade signals. And I'm doing this on purpose for the demonstration purposes of copying these trades all month. And I'm going to show you why, because July was phenomenal. If we get the same results or similar results moving into August, it's going to be freaking awesome, awesome, awesome. So anyway, the trade entered here. It took off. It came down. It closed out. It would drop the money into the account, right? If it decided to come here and turn around before it hit the profit zone and turn around and came back this way and hit the stop loss, I would have lost $151. Now, when we set this up and we'll teach you about risk management, not every trade is going to be a win. You need to be okay with losing. I tell my team, I'm okay with losing. I'm okay with losing. You have to be okay with losing trades. You can't freak out about them, right? So I got my stop loss in here. Everything was set up. I hit the go button. I hit the sell button down here, which I would do just like this. And this is a pending order. So what this simply means, if, and I'm going to go delete this, if this would turn around and come back down here and enter here and come down to here, I would make $500. It's not going to do that. I'm showing this as an example of what you do. And I said, well, pending order, you would do a market execution in the example that I said at 9:48 this morning, because we're past that time frame because it's like 11:30 now. So this trade has been basically invalidated. It's gone the other direction and it's closed out. So I'm going to come down here to my pending orders. I'm going to come down here and hit my little X, and I'm going to close that bad boy out because it's not a real, this is just showing this as an example of how I took this trade idea that was shared this morning through our software. We have a really cool app that all of our professional traders are connected to, and they share the trading ideas with us through that app. And all you got to do is simply come into your trading software like I did and enter whether it's a sell or a buy. They'll tell you, you're going to enter in the profit area, how much you want to profit from. You're going to enter in the stop loss based on what they recommended as the stop loss. And then you're going to hit either the buy or the sell. You're going to adjust your lots down here based on how much risk you want to have. You're going to enter all of that, and you're going to be off and running. And that's all you got to do is just copy and paste trades as you're learning to trade, right? Will every trade be a win? No. Will every copy and paste be a win? No, right? When I send you a copy of the trades that I did today and yesterday, you'll see not every trade was a win. So let's talk about this, right? So let's go here. So this was July, right? This is the July channel that I'm just talking about. We, like I said, they do trade ideas on Bitcoin, the NAS 100, gold, silver, the metals, US 30 trades. And you can see there's some losses in here and some wins. Basically, there was 53 trade ideas entered in the month of July. And we're still in July, actually. Today is July 30th. We actually got a couple more this morning, so she'll probably update these. 44 wins, 9 losses, 83% win ratio. Overall, this generated 19,160 pips. What does that mean? I'm fixing to show you, right? I'm fixing. Is that it? I'm getting ready to, right? Getting ready to show you what that means. Just come over to my pip calculator. And this is going to be a little bit different on every pair, right? There's pip calculators out there all day long. You'll learn more about this. So there's 53 trades, 44 wins, and 9 losses, right? Here, you can say I'm using an example of a $100,000 account, right? On a $100,000 account, you can leverage more lots. If for some reason you did have a $100,000 account and you went in and you took every single one of these trades and you entered them in, and you were okay with doing the losses and the wins, and you entered every single one of these trades, and you actually achieved the 19,160 pips, and you had a $100,000 account and you were trading at 3 lots, you just made 574,800. Again, this is over basically a 30-day period. You're not going to earn this up front because you can see this first trade was $2,500, so you would have been up, and then you would have been down 350, and then you've been up 50, then up 250, then up 50, then up 40, then down 150, then up 2,000. And I don't remember what these two are behind here, and so on and so forth. So it's going to go up and down all throughout the month. You can see here's a loss. So you've been up, then down, then up, then down, then up and up and up and up and up and up and up, and then down and up and up and up and up and up and up. But again, you had 9 losses and 44 wins. if you use the right risk tolerance. There's a lot of money right here by simply learning the basics of trading, learning how to use the software, understanding risk management, understanding that you're not going to do this on a $500 account. I'm just going to say that, right? You're not going to do this on a $500 account. But let's say that you had a $10,000 account, right? Still the same thing, right? $10,000 account, but on a $10,000 account, I'm probably going to do a one lot size here, right? One lot size on a $10,000 account. Again, this is doing it one at a time. I'm not doing all 19,000 pips at once. I'm doing the first trade at 2,500. It's going to increase my account. The next trade, I went down 350. The next trade, I was up 50, right? It doesn't really matter where you're at. The lot sizes are what's going to determine, and we'll teach you how to use that, right? Let's say that you have a $3,000 account, right? And you understand, and this is what I would do if I had a $3,000 account, I would use a 0.03 lot size, right? Because I want to minimize my risk. I want to minimize my risk overall. So worst case scenario, at the 1,450 pips that were calculated that month, I would have lost $435, but I would have gained 5,748. Again, income disclaimer, income disclaimer, income disclaimer, income disclaimer, income disclaimer, income disclaimer, right? I'm not making any promises. I'm just showing examples of what would happen if you did this. And we can actually probably take all of this stuff out here and just show these out so it doesn't get confusing, right? So when you, depending on how many pips that you have, right? Let's say in the month of July, you only did 5,000 pips. You weren't able to take every single trade, right? But you were able to come in and get about 5,000 of those 19,000 at the 0.03 lot size. You still up $1,500, right? You might miss some of the trades because some of them were, dropped early in the morning. Some of them were dropped in the afternoon. You may be doing a wedding like I was doing for my niece this past Friday and just not be available to take a trade idea, right? So let's say maybe you get 11,000 or 11,000 pips or whatever it is, right? You were able to do that. You would have earned $3,300. So I just want to be completely transparent. Your account size really has nothing to do with how much you're going to earn, but it will, because if you don't have enough money in your account, the broker is going to say, sorry, you don't have enough room to make margin. That's a whole nother training. Don't come in here thinking that you're going to try to do $500, right? $500 on an account and make $3,300. You may be able to, but if you're doing this, you're going to do on a 0.01 lot size. 0.01 on a $500 account. Now, this isn't bad, right? This isn't bad. And if you were able to get all 19,000 pips, right, you would have made $1,900 at a 0.01. Typically, if you're trading indices like US 30 and NAS, it's recommended that you start out with at least $3,000. I'm just saying because you want to be able to give yourself room, because those bad boys will move really fast. If you're trading Bitcoin and taking these Bitcoins, are the channel recommends that you have a very large account. She recommends at least $5,000 if you're going to take the Bitcoin trade ideas. I'm being transparent on what she says. You can do what you want to, but there's going to be people that are going to see this and be, oh my God, he said he can do this. I want you to understand when you're moving into this, if you're going to take these trade ideas, you've got to have enough money in your account to be able to leverage a lot size that's going to generate you an income. $500 isn't going to do it. I'm sorry, it's just not. I'm being transparent. You need to have an account. Now, said that to say this, right? But Forrest, where am I going to get the money? Well, I found a really cool prop firm that can help you get cash, and I said that in the beginning. And I'm not pitching this. I'm not trying to convince you to do anything, but you still have to learn the basics first before you jump into a prop firm trying to get money to trade with. Basics first, basics first, basics first, basics first, basics first. Mindset first, mindset first, mindset first, basics first. So once you learn the basics and you get that, and you're using a demo account to practice trading with, and let's say that you want to use the prop firm for a $50,000 challenge, and you go in and you take the $50,000 challenge, there's a little bit of a fee for that. When you pass the challenge, you get your fee back, and you now have $50,000 to trade with. They do an 80-20 split, which means you keep 80%, they get 20% of the win. So if you do $1,000, you earn 800, they get 20. Again, that's a prop firm for people that want to use someone else's money to trade with. If you got your own money to trade with, I'd recommend you do that, right? and copy the trades and not worry about the prop firm. But if you want to be able to copy these trades and have really good results, you can do that. Again, you can start out with whatever amount of money that you want to, completely up to you. I just wanted to share this with you so that you have an idea of, think about this from a team building concept, right? You go out and you're marketing and you're looking to bring an affiliate on board. The affiliate now has one thing, they can learn how to trade, right? And while they're learning how to trade, they can bring on other students with them who are going to learn how to trade, and they're going to get a monthly commission from those students. And I'll show you the compensation plan. They're going to get what they call a fast start bonus up front, and then they get monthly commissions based on the number of students. But they're going to get that income while they're learning how to trade. And then once they start learning how to trade, and they're taking the trade ideas from the smart kids or from the educators, and they're learning how to trade, and they're starting to make money doing that. Now they're referring other people. And then if you understand that concept, right, they've got 3 ways to make money, right? They can learn how to trade, they can refer customers, and then they can build a team who refers customers who might want to trade. So you've got a lot, let's say the students do want to trade if they're enrolling into the academy. So think about that from an income building standpoint. If every single affiliate and every single customer that you brought on, once they took the time to learn how to trade and copy these trade ideas, what do you think their retention rate's going to be? I know mine's really freaking high, right? Mine is really, really, really high, right? So just wanted to throw that at you. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out, connect with me. My phone number should be scrolling across the screen here. Shoot me a text message, tell me who you are. Be more than glad to give you a deep dive on the compensation plan, how that works, walk you through the dashboard, show you the academy so you can see where all the live and recorded classes are at, set up a schedule with you. And then once you do enroll, we'll get you added to my group, my trading group, where we meet 3 or 4 times a week. And we do a Q&A, which I've got going on this afternoon at 2:15. A couple of times. We've got a lot going on. And my goal when I bring anyone on board my team, whether they're an affiliate student or whether they're a student, is to get you to the point and get you competent enough when you sit down in front of a computer and you're ready to trade that you're going to make a minimum of $500 every time you trade. I didn't say every day. I said every time you decide to trade, you're going to average $500. Might make a little bit more, you might make a little bit less, but you've got to make a commitment to doing that. So if you're ready to learn more about what I just shared, please reach out to me. My phone number is 314-498-7688. Shoot me a text message. Don't just call me. Shoot me a text message. Let me know who you are, and we'll set up a time. We can jump on a Zoom or a phone call, and we'll jump into all the details. I appreciate you. I love you. My goal is to help you make a lot of money in a really good place so that you can change your finances and change the legacy for your family. We'll see you on the trading floor. Bye-bye.